So there you go. Let's look at other tools. Which library do we regularly use? Wow, I'm surprised Axios is up here because we have like fetch now. We don't really need Axios. Well, I think Lodash should be much higher. Lodash is just so much convenient functions in there. So definitely great. Moment.js, I don't know. It's kind of bloated right now. Bloated. So people are switching to DateFNS for like simpler, cleaner date library. So I can probably see next year DateFNS taking over Moment soon, and Moment will slowly die. RxJS, jQuery is still there. Underscore, well, Lodash is a superior fork. Day.js. So other libraries, free form answer. So people type in their own answers. You get Material UI, D3. Not surprising. Which utility or tool do you regularly use? Well, of course, npm. Everybody uses that. ESLint for, of course, in your part of your build tool. Prettier. I love Prettier. Babel, transformation, Yarn. So surprisingly, Yarn is still there, but I think npm is better now. I have not seen much Yarn usage. MVM, of course, definitely need that to switch to different versions of Node. Lerna for a mono repo usage. I think this will grow over time. I don't know what N is. I don't know what PNPM is. You got NX. Husky, for sure. Definitely use that for pre-commit hooks. TSLint, of course, TypeScript. StyleLint. Nomon, of course, always. TypeScript. PM2, I love PM2. I want to see this higher. JavaScript runtimes. So people still do backend in Node.js, frontend in browser. Deno's gaining traction, but I don't know if it will overtake Node.js anytime soon. Hermes, never heard of it. Chakra Core, I think that's like Safari Core. I don't know what that is. I've heard of it. Don't forget what it is. Text editors, VS Code, number one. It's killing it, 86%. Not surprisingly, because they do regular releases all the time, and it's a winner. I love it. The ability to extend your things, it's just amazing. You can also have a Vim plugin on VS Code, so you can navigate it like Vim. So that should bring all the Vim developers over. WebStorm, still one of the best products, and we still see good amount of people using it. Sublime's kind of dying because VS Code's kind of killing it. I have a video on my channel. I called out Sublime versus VS Code like 5 years ago. People were telling me like, hey, Sublime is much better. But look where we are now. VS Code is killing it. Notepad++, we still got quite a bit of fan base for that. PHP Storm, Atom. So yeah, that's quite accurate. Other text editors, IntelliJ for JavaScript, Nano, Vim, VS Code, Python. So it's based on different languages, I guess. Java is still like quite a bit of people using it. Now browsers, we are all Chrome users. Looks like the Chrome, Firefox, and Safari. So this kind of works out to the number of browser market shares, I guess. Firefox is gaining, but I'm really worried that Firefox might eventually diminish because of the terrible management in the company. So like Mozilla right now. So hopefully they turn that around, and I like to see more browser in the markets than Chrome. Chrome's sort of like having a small monopoly right now. Other browsers, you got Chromium, Firefox Quantum. I have a video about that in my channel. Firefox, Yandex, these are like around the world, so the usage. So what language do you use that's not JavaScript? Seems like Python is definitely winning. So Python has been gaining a ton of traction over the years, and it's probably going to overtake Java soon. Python, love it. PHP still there. We need it. We need PHP for the web, of course. WordPress is written in PHP. Java still there. .NET, C Sharp, Go is kind of coming up. It's great for system programming. Still got C++, Rust. I like Kotlin. It's really good for Android app development, but the language itself is pretty beautiful. Got Dart, Swift. I'm surprised Swift is way down here. Haskell, Scala, OCaml. These are functional programming languages. So other languages, you got Elixir, you got Bash. So these are pretty, not well-known languages. And Dash is other resources. So what resources do you use to learn your thing? So CSS tricks definitely number one. I've Googled so many things with CSS trick coming up as a top answer. So I'm not surprised. Medium, for sure. A lot of Medium articles. I hate that Medium sometimes make their articles paid. Dev2 is a great place to find nice articles. Smashing Magazine, of course, old school favorites. JavaScript Weekly, like a newsletter digest, great. Kent Dobbs, pretty popular guy. David Walsh blog, there. Alligator, I think I like that site. Like they have really good design tutorials and stuff. I wish my personal site get up here, but apparently it's not on the list. So other blogs and magazines, Hacker News, not surprised. I use Hacker News every single day to find interesting articles. I don't know what HABR is, but Reddit, definitely my go-to. Twitter for sure. No Weekly, yeah. So you got like these top of the line, one of the most popular sources to learn about things. Sites and courses, not surprisingly, Stack Overflow. Every developer uses Stack Overflow. MDN, they came up when I do searches, so good. W3, like I like the site, but it's kind of an old thing, but they still come up quite often in your search results. Udemy, I love Egghead. They have nice things. Webboss, good lessons from their masters. So these are really all good resources to learn things. Other sites, I don't know much about these sites, but I know definitely YouTube, my channel, and good. Podcasts, I have not listened to much programming podcasts, but apparently this thing called Syntax has the most popular podcast right now. So look into these things. Other podcasts, I don't know much podcasts, but Sveto Radio, maybe that's contributing to the rise of Sveto. Who knows? Opinions. JavaScript's moving to the right direction. Strongly agree. Agree. Neutral. Disagree. So it seems like people are agreeing that JavaScript is going to the right direction. Building JavaScript is overly complex right now. It's kind of a... I like to see that this going down, so it's good that it's going down. People agree that it's getting better. We got people still quite a bit, but disagree we got still. But I mean, I like to see like disagree is coming more and more, which is good. We'd like to see less complicated JavaScript. JavaScript is overused online. I mean, well, you can't really run away from JavaScript. JavaScript you need it in the browser, so. I enjoy building JavaScript apps. Nice satisfaction increase over here. Good. I would like JavaScript to be my main programming language. Wow, it's going down a little bit, surprisingly. Well, people are kind of looking into other languages, I guess. The JavaScript ecosystem is changing too fast. Wow. Disagree. A lot less people agree now it's moving too fast. At some point, yeah, in the past few years, it was moving too fast. So that's good to see. How happy are you with the general state of web technologies? Happy, 62%. Nice. Very happy, 14%. How happy are you with the general state of JavaScript? I like that. I agree. What do you feel is currently missing in JavaScript? Static typing. I'm personally not a big fan of that, but it seems like people want static typing in JavaScript, but you can't really do that without a huge proposal change. So that's why TypeScript is so popular right now, because it fills that void. That's fine. Standard library, we do have some standard functions, but not standard libraries in JavaScript. So I can see why people want that. Pattern match, pipe operator, decorator, immutable, blah, blah, blah. So understandable. And now for awards for most adopted technologies, we got TypeScript, winner. Higher satisfaction, testing library from Kent Dobbs. Highest interest, GraphQL. Most write-in, IntelliJ IDEA. Great. And that is the conclusion of my thoughts on the State of JavaScript 2020 survey. I agree with most of the stuff there, I didn't take the survey, but I sort of took it just now right here. So I am interested in what you guys think about JavaScript and this survey here, and do let me know in the comments below. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel and like the video. And I'll see you guys next time.